So yeah, we'll go ahead and start cleaning these and do a quick breakdown. First we clear that. Yeah, here you go. It's gonna be another boring, tedious, slow unboxing of the latest and greatest from DJI, the Air 2S. So, let's get started. So, let's start with blood, okay? Just a little bit of blood. Hopefully not much. More foam. Good foam. Foam is good. Just one more thing. Whatever you do, don't ever throw this pad of foam away. Ever. This is probably the most critical piece of the entire drone. See if we can line this up here, make it look like something professional, like from a Billy Kyle video. By the way, you cannot tell me that man would have that many subscribers if it wasn't for those eyebrows. People will just listen to him and look at him just to look at those eyebrows, and nobody's going to tell me, nobody's going to convince me otherwise. So yeah, there we go. There's our stuff. So let's go upstairs and start registering it, and let's get frustrated. Sorry for the single camera production I've got going on here, but my production manager, Fred Konzak, has a different set of priorities. It seems he has a new love interest, and he decided not to be here for this amazing first flight, or first several flights of the new Air 2S. So we'll have to just go without him. So one of the first things that I wanted to try when I put this drone in the air I was very interested in the OcuSync 3 claim, and I tried for a certain met distance that I've used my other drones in before, and this was the first con I've come across. It didn't even come close to the other drones in distance. It was 2/3 as good in distance and in this area as my other two drones, so we're going to have to go back and check on this. KP for this day was a 4, almost a 5, so that could have played a role in it, but we're going to go check this one out again in a future date and see what that problem was. One thing I do want to mention is that the overall flight characteristics on this drone are absolutely no different from the Mavic Air 2. There's no difference in the way it handles, in speed, in the feel of it, in the feel on the sticks. Everything is the same, so it's kind of good and it's kind of bad. I mean, I always like a little bit of a challenge to feel something different, but at the same time, for flying the Mavic Air 2 for almost a year now, it's a very familiar thing, so it's kind of good that way. One thing I do want to mention, on all of these shots, at least all of these day shots, I have not color graded anything. So this is straight off the SD card with absolutely zero alterations. So. So in this segment, I'm testing out the digital zoom feature on the drone. Right now I'm shooting in 4K res at 60 frames a second, and this zoom goes out to about 4 times power. The one thing that impressed me most is that the quality of this digital zoom is much superior to my Autel Evo. One of the things that I'd like to point out is that when you're shooting in 5.4K, this thing is a storage hog. For less than 10 minutes of video, say 9 minutes and 40 seconds, you will generate 11 gigabytes of used storage. So keep that in mind if you decide to purchase this drone. You better have a hard drive or two spare for this, so it is a storage hog. One of the main reasons why I bought this drone was for the 1-inch sensor it has that allows me to shoot in 20 megapixel still photos. It's also very good for video in low light. So I took it downtown, close to when sunset was going to be. In these shots here, I was just kind of flying around and getting used to how it felt near downtown. I always get very nervous flying near major highways, but this was not the best night. I had a strong wind, and it was actually raining. It was a very light rain, so. But I also want to check out the hyperlapse feature on this. just so y'all know, there are a ton of features that I have not even begin to discuss or talk about just yet. For those kind of features and for those kind of details, you might want to check out these channels here. And one of them is even Billy Kyle's. That man knows his stuff. So, hope you enjoyed it, and see you on the next one.